Arguably, the worst symptom of ADHD is that everyone hates you. They're disappointed and embarrassed by you, and they want you to leave them alone. Just kidding. The worst symptom may be Rejection Sensitive Dysphoria, or RSD, which is basically a tendency to generate thoughts like the statement I just said and believe they're true, much more often than they actually are. In this video, I'm going to explain RSD and offer a quick tip to help you get RID of RSD. Common stereotypes and even diagnostic tools often miss ADHD's most painful symptom. Rejection sensitive dysphoria is a tendency to anxiously expect, readily perceive, or intensely react to rejections, both real and imaginary, from others and from ourselves. Rejection sensitive dysphoria can look like social anxiety, extreme perfectionism, and opening and closing a document 143 times, battling with resistance and reassuring yourself that imperfection is fine. The people want authenticity with their education.
It's fine. The script is fine. Let's keep going.
Yeah. We could say RSD is misused creativity. With fast minds, difficulty interpreting social cues, and a lifetime of very real rejections, with 70% of ADHDers reporting no close friends by 3rd grade, we rapidly imagine all the ways people will be mad, disappointed, and frustrated with us, often before a situation even plays out. For example, every step of making a YouTube video, I write a script and freeze. It's too informative. It's not engaging. It's not engaging for a serious subject. It's too serious to entertain. Who cares? Who cares? In a fraction of a second, my inner critic petrifies me with objections. After 144 false starts, I get ready, set up my camera, and start to record, before coming back to edit the script 42 more times. I click record, and the critical chorus begins. You're dressed too casual. Aren't you professional? You're dressed too professional. Aren't you fun? Your lighting sucks. Who cares? After a few takes, and a few more reworks of the script, and a few more takes, and some self-reflection and coaching, and literally a whole year of putting it off, I can finally quiet the voices down enough to share it with my wife, Kitty, and get her to help me make this video a reality. Hi, Kitty. She thinks the script is good. Then the video edit. I wish I could hire a professional. Share and like to help me hire a professional. Rejections that are both real and imagined have rattled my heart and mind. This might seem over the top, but it is a real experience for people with ADHD. Does this sound familiar? Let me know in the comments how fear of rejection has shaped your behavior. As you can see, rejection sensitive dysphoria is not just a symptom, and it's not just sadness from being excluded. It can be one of the most powerful habit-chasing forces in the life of a person with ADHD. Rejection sensitive dysphoria is often a driving motivator behind our becoming people pleasers, class clowns, and hermits. So what do we do about it? Here's a few tips for how to get rid of RSD. The first thing is recognition. What caused my reaction and resistance? If these feelings of rejection were verbal thoughts, what would they be? Put them into words so you can see them better. For example, you're not talented, you're annoying, you'll never learn. These kinds of thoughts might be shaping your behavior. Next is investigation. What questions can you ask yourself about these thoughts? Is it true? Did something happen to you when you were younger that might have made you believe this? Can you read minds? And finally, discern. What is another possible interpretation of the situation that's causing these thoughts and feelings? Let's go through my example a little bit deeper. I've struggled with writing and recording this video. What kinds of thoughts or feelings can I recognize? I'm not qualified to teach people about this. This video should be an immortal timepiece that helps people for years to come. Now let's investigate these thoughts. Expectations. Is it true that I'm not qualified? Well, I've lived with these feelings for life, so that's like 30 years experience. I've known about them by name for about 4 years, since learning I had ADHD, and I'm an ADHD coach who actively helps people process these feelings, so I think maybe I'm qualified. Does the video need to be an immortal timepiece that helps people for years? No. If this video can make a serious difference in one person's life, that's incredible and not to be taken lightly. And in the process, I'll learn some things about making videos and spend some nice quality time with my wife. So how can I be more discerning about this anxious feeling around making this content? I am nervous about putting this out because I set high standards, because this subject means a lot to me. And I'm qualified to help people understand this because I have a lifetime of lived experience. I've been told by some people that I'm a good communicator, and I hope I can remember that ultimately, my work isn't about me or my reputation. It's about the people who can be helped by the knowledge I have and by the way I deliver it. I'm not doing anyone a favor by shrinking and being small. I hope this video has given you a little bit more insight into the nature of RSD and how to recognize it, and has given you some ideas about how you can get rid of RSD. I found for me, even just knowing this symptom exists helped me a lot because I could recognize intrusive negative thoughts and beliefs. It helped me see these weren't necessarily true, but maybe a product of my misused creativity. That made it easier for me to recognize and challenge them and reevaluate how I respond to triggering situations. If you got something valuable out of this, please check my other videos, comment about what you'd like to hear, and subscribe and share with anyone you know who might also benefit. Thanks so much.